Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lady Designer, and today we're here with an overview of everything in the tropical pack that is launching on the 4th of April. If you're interested in an overview of everything in the free update, I highly recommend you to watch that separate video that is also up on the channel. In this video, we're going to cover everything new in the tropical pack, and we're starting here with this beautiful statue, which I absolutely love. This is a piece by piece statue, so the head, the body, and the legs are all separately, as you can tell right over here. The same goes for this beautiful statue down. This is just me making a statue from all these pieces just to show you guys what you can do with it. Just a simple way of adding it. But you have 4 really cool heads right over here that you can add onto these pieces. And there are some legs and some arms as well. So yeah, you can do with this whatever you want to do, which is just really cool. I love it. This was also in Planet Coaster in a way, so that was really fun to use. So let's go over all the other pieces. There is a lot to see here and a lot of different type of pieces, which I absolutely love. So we have some roof pieces right over here. This one is also really cool, and this is like a middle section, so you could basically just rotate this one and just make like this long roof with like these 2 points on both ends, which look really cool. And the same goes for this little one right over here with the thatch roof. There are some really small pieces here as well, so you can really eat your heart out with decorating your roofs with these new thatch pieces. There's also a little pillar right over here with thatch. We have some signs here of course, all the new animals. So we have the gibbon, the sloth, the river hog. I don't really understand why the river hog is so big comparing to the rest. I feel like this one is a little bit oversized comparing to the rest. We have the fossa right over here and the new monitor. And we have a cool statue here of the fossa as well. Absolutely love that one. And then we go over right over here. We have some really beautiful stone pieces. Now I actually wonder how much you can oh my goodness, but they are really recolorable. Oh gosh, no, I cannot look at that red pillar. So you have a lot of different small pieces here to be able to decorate all these pillars, as well as right over here, which are really beautiful flowers. These can also be really useful for like interiors and stuff, but also to decorate the top of your pillars. But really do love it that everything is recolorable as well, but I like them the way they are. I wonder if there is a recolored version that I would like more than just this natural one with like the moss on top of it. You have 2 little planks right over here with the stone as well. And then we have this little lantern. We have some oh, you can actually make a lantern from these pieces, I think. And then you have these beautiful. These are also recolorable. Oh no, they are not recolorable. Are these recolorable? These are recolorable. So the golden ones are not recolorable. I think it's because of the metal. Like sometimes these shiny objects just don't do well if you make them a recolorable item. So maybe that is also why they did add like a separate section right over here, which is recolorable to your liking. So that is really nice. There are also really nice pieces to do interiors with. So yeah, I do really like these pieces. And they also match really nicely with these roof and pointy roof pieces. So that is definitely really good. And then right over here, we go to a lot of little props and stuff. These ones are also really cute. I can see a lot of people that are really into detailing using these a lot. And this is like a little a drum thing, Indonesian drum. And then right over here, we have a few more little pieces. We have seen these pieces in like wall pieces or like fence pieces in like the trailer and the screenshots and stuff, together with like these brick pieces that we have right over here. So this is like a brick set, and this is the piece. This is just one piece, like a 1 meter, or well, they say 4 meters by 1. And you can put these metal pieces inside of here to decorate it with. You can also recolor the brick. Not sure how well it looks, actually. Well, okay. the purple is not really my thing, but you can also recolor this, so that is just very nice in general to be able to get variations off of it. We have some more pillars here. Obviously, these are just all the standard size building sets that we already have in game. We have a lot of different wooden beams right over here, which are also recolorable, of course. So you can really give this your own twist as well. They are not climbable as far as I can tell. Yeah, they do not have the climbable tag onto it, which is actually a pity because now we get like this switch of like climbable pieces on and off. So I don't really understand why they did not include these beams and round beams to be able to climb on or not. So yeah, not really sure why that is. And then you have a nice variety here of some other wooden planks and a wooden railing and stuff. Also to be able to create your own railing, which is really nice. And then right over here, did we miss out on anything? Yes, we did. We have a lot of cloth pieces right over here, which are also recolorable. Even some knots here, so you can really decorate. Also for interiors, I think these can look very nicely. And you have some doorknobs right over here, a golden one and a wooden one. There's a ladder right over here. I actually wonder if this ladder is also climbable or not. No, this one does not look climbable. So this is only for decorational purposes. I wish this one was also climbable, but unfortunately it's not. And then right over here, we have some planks. These are nice to be maybe decorating your path and stuff, although they are very thin. But yeah, well, now we have like these invisible paths. So you can definitely use these and create your own different path and smaller path and stuff right now. So that is definitely really cool. This piece also really nice. Also, I think for interiors. And then we have these pieces, which look very nice on the outside of your walls and stuff. I think these can be very useful for a lot of different ways, for like habitats, fences, walls, or just like accents into the ground and stuff. I think they are very, very nice. And also the other side is also very nice and then natural. So they are useful in two different ways, which I absolutely love. And then right over here, we have the new bench, which also looks very beautiful. Love the details of the cushions and stuff, look really beautiful. And then we have this beautiful bin as well, definitely very nice. I wonder, like, this one should have gotten maybe like the green that you have as well on the stone, but maybe it's an overkill. I'm not really sure. Maybe they should have added like two different versions, for example. This one is actually in the construction items, but I mean, we always get a canopy. I'm not entirely sure. It might be this beam or something like that belongs to here. But this one is a piece by piece one and it's not in the... Well, maybe they changed it now because some tags were not in the right place or some pieces were not tagged in the tropical patches yet. So maybe it has changed when you guys are playing. But I think this is just in general the new canopy that belongs to the rest over here. But looking at this beautiful table and chairs right over here, I could see that maybe they did not intentionally include a canopy because this one is not really made for a canopy. But oh man, I do really love this table and these chairs. They look absolutely amazing. With the free updates, but I always feel like it pretty much belongs with the pack. But this is the new path that you are getting. But this one is part of the free update, so this one is available for everyone. But it just looks absolutely amazing. So I just really wanted to show this to you guys with like the railing and stuff. Definitely really nice also with the stone pieces. And in general, like that they changed the curves here of the path is just super nice because they always look super ugly. Well, most of them do at least. So yeah, definitely do really like that. And then right over here, we have a few of the new plants that we are getting. It's not much, but it's definitely very beautiful. These guys look amazing. Basket ferns, they are called. These are the pitcher plants. And then right over here, the Rafflesia, the stinky flowers. So yeah, choose them wisely if you're going to put them in your zoo. And these flowers are also, or these plants are also really beautiful, belonging to the pitcher plant. And then we have these tetrastigma vines, and these are also really nice. So it's not much what we're getting. I thought we would be getting a lot more foliage with the pack, but nonetheless, it is very beautiful and very useful, especially for like decorating your walls and stuff. They look absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely a really nice variety of plants right over here. Coming to you with the tropical pack. So these are all the pieces that you are getting with the tropical pack. And now let's go to all the animals. And before I forget, these 4 pieces do not have the tropical pack tag or the base game tag. So I'm not entirely sure where they belong to. We have this cardboard. We have these cardboard packages, Indonesian, they're all called. So they might be part of the tropical pack, but because I'm not sure, I'm going to show it in both the free update and the tropical pack, and later on we will see what tag they will get. We have these package bags right over here, which look really cool, and this one as well. So you can decorate a bicycle or anything like that with this, or just have like backstage areas with it. Like, I mean, these things are definitely super cool, but yeah, I just don't know what they belong to, if it's the base game or the tropical pack. So yeah, they are coming to you. If you get the tropical pack, you will get them anyways, and maybe also in the free update. So to see all the animals, we move over to my African mini zoo, which obviously doesn't have any habitats that per se suit all the new animals, but I'm going to show them so they have at least a really nice surrounding around them. But yeah, maybe not as perfect as it should be when we make a habitat for them themselves. So the first animal we are going to look at is the Lar Gibbon, and I absolutely love the fact that they are walking on 2 legs all the time. Love the long arms, and the sounds that they make are absolutely amazing. I don't even know how to call it, if it's like singing or like whistling. It's like an alarm or something like that. It's super funny. Absolutely love it, but also really do love the fact that we have different color variations. So this is the black or brown, dark brown fur it's called. And then right over here we have a gray brown fur and a beige fur. Look at this beauty. They look really good. I have to admit that. Look at their hands and their feet. They look so cool. Oh, are they going to... Oh, look! Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for doing this. I love these guys. They're amazing. What is also really cool is that they now added a function that they are able to just swing among these small rope pieces. So you don't really need those huge climbing frames anymore that we got with the Saimangs. So yeah, I hope they will do it, but sometimes they're like walking over this rope or they are hanging under the rope, and I absolutely love that. I think this is a little baby, by the way. Look at his little face. It's so cute. Really adorable. So yeah, the Lar Gibbon, I wasn't super excited for them, but hearing them and just seeing them swinging around, I do really like them. So yeah, definitely excited for the gibbons being added in the tropical pack. But obviously do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Lar Gibbon. So let's quickly go over the Zoopedia. The Lar Gibbon is endangered. Their habitat is in Asia, in these regions like Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and China. And their biomes are tropical, what a surprise. And one adult gibbon needs 230 land requirements and 60 climbing requirements. So 2 makes it a little bit higher, obviously, depending on how many you will add. And then right over here, you can see you can have up to 2 to 6, 5 males or 5 females. Guests cannot enter their habitat. They become mature at 9 years old. They cannot get any more offspring at 30 years old. Life expectancy is 40 years old. They can have a number of offspring of 1, and they are very easy to reproduce in captivity. Right over here, you can see everything that you can unlock, like the metal climbing frames. You don't really need them anymore because now you can use the rope pieces. And right over here, some fun facts. And you can have an interspecies bonus with the Asian small-clawed outer Bornean orangutan and the Saimangs. Going over one of my new most favorite animals of the game, the Red River Hogs. These guys are absolutely amazing. You guys know I love the warthogs in the game. these guys are definitely coming after that. They're just so cool. Even though I wonder how much of different audio they have. I feel like they have a different squeeze, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. I have been looking at these animals for a while now, and at first I really thought like, oh, you guys do sound a little bit different. But now that I listen to them again, I actually am not entirely sure anymore. So I'm not going to judge it anymore. I leave it up to you guys, what you guys think, if these guys sound exactly the same as the warthogs or not. Nonetheless, these guys look absolutely amazing. This is the male right over here. And then right over here, you have the females. And they do obviously a lot of... Oh, they do like this wiggle with their body, which is super adorable. I'm not really sure if we're able to catch it because this one is now wet, so it could be that when it comes out of the water it will stop and wiggle its butt. Are you going to do it? Oh, they're still drinking. I love the smile that they have on their face at some point. It's super funny. They definitely did do some good job on these. Look. The wiggle. I can't help it. I just absolutely love it. These guys are really cool. Yeah, they definitely are. And then here you have this little one. It's so adorable. Also making like these squeezy sounds, which are super cute. So yeah, definitely a very cool and beautiful animal. There is one in here in the mud pool. Oh, but this one is sleeping. I thought maybe we can see it rolling around in the mud pool. But yeah, these guys are absolutely amazing. Really do love the Red River Hog. And of course, do let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys all think of the Red River Hog? Let's quickly go over the Zoopedia. The Red River Hog is of least concern. They live on the continent of Africa in a lot of different regions actually. Their biomes are tropical, grassland, and aquatic. And one adult needs 300 land square meters, and they don't really need any other requirements in their habitat. Right over here you can have up to 2 to 10, so 1 male and 9 females in one habitat. Guests cannot enter the habitat. They become 17 and a half years old, mature at 3 years old. They can get offspring until they die. They have a number of offspring of 1 to 5, and they are very easy to reproduce in captivity. Research status, you can unlock these things. There's nothing really new added for enrichment items for any of the animals in this pack. So yeah, these are pretty much the standard things you can unlock. Fun facts about the Red River Hog, and you have a bonus. I know some people were asking about this. Like, I hope they have a bonus with some other animals. Well, eat your heart out. There are a lot of animals right over here that it has an interspecies bonus with. So yeah, that is definitely really cool. Moving over to the Asian water monitor. Now, I do know that not everyone is super excited about this one, just because this one definitely looks a lot like the Now monitor. There are some differences, but I would not be able to tell. but yeah, they definitely look a lot like the Now monitors that we have in game. Nonetheless, they look very beautiful. Like, their skin is just super amazing. And they should now also be able to deep dive in the game. Now, this habitat that I built for the Now monitors, I don't think it's deep enough because I have not seen them deep dive in here. But yeah, that is probably just me to blame. But yeah, they definitely look very beautiful. But I can totally understand that some people are just not super excited about getting these type of animals in the game. And right over here, you have a little baby, which looks super adorable. They're just so tiny. It's super cute. So yeah, the Now monitor coming to you in the tropical pack, and I'm just in general very curious. Are you guys excited or not about this animal being added into the game? Do let me know in the comments down below. So the Zoopedia says that the Asian water monitor is of least concern. Their natural habitat is in Asia, in all these regions right over here. The tropical, grassland, and aquatic biome. One adult needs 280 square meters of land and 75 square meters of water requirements. Funny enough, it doesn't say any deep water requirements, but I'm not really sure actually if other animals that do deep dive have have this deep water requirement. I know like penguins, for example, have, but maybe some animals that do dive do not specifically need a deep water requirement. I actually start to doubt myself. I'm not entirely sure, but for what I've heard, they should now be able to deep dive. That's all I can say, I guess. Their group size is 1 to 2. Guests cannot enter their habitat. They can become 18 years old. They become mature at 3 years old. They can have an offspring of 2 to 8 and get offspring until they die. And they are very easy to reproduce in captivity. Research status, as I said, there's no new enrichment item added in this new pack. So these are just the common things that you can unlock when doing research for these guys. And of course, some fun facts right over here. And they do not have an interspecies bonus with any other animal. Moving over to the brown-throated sloth, which I'm going to call sloth for the rest of this video because I just get a headache of that long name. But yes, this is the new walkthrough exhibit animal. This is with the blueprint that you get with the tropical pack, so you can easily use this one if you don't want to build your own habitat. I did already build one for the tropical franchise mode zoo, so definitely stay tuned for that if you want to see what I did with this habitat for the habitat walkthrough exhibit for the sloth. Now, talking about the sloth, I already did mention when I saw the trailer of the pack that I wasn't entirely sure about the sloth being an exhibit animal. Now, there were a lot of comments being like, yeah, well, it actually makes sense. Like, they're slow and they're really hard to find. They should not per se be a habitat animal. And I kind of see what you guys mean. So regarding that, I actually don't mind it that much that the sloth is a walkthrough exhibit animal. They did do their best to like add a lot of different spots for the brown-throated sloth. As you can see, you can have like 6 maximum in one exhibit. So right over here, I did add 6 so we can see as many animations as possible. Like the only negative thing I do have to say is the fact, like, it's really cool that they go and move from one side to the other side. There are a lot of moving animations, but it just doesn't feel supernatural to me. Now, I also go to add to this that I have never seen a sloth in real life. I have never seen them move in real life. But for some reason, this movement just doesn't feel natural to me. So this is the only thing when I look at it and I see it move like this, I'm just like, it feels a little bit too static or robotic or something like that. So this is definitely a little bit of a negative point about the sloth, in my opinion. But maybe I'm completely wrong and you guys are all like, oh, but this is exactly how they move. I don't know. It just feels a little bit too unnatural to me. Next to that, I do feel like when you get this big walkthrough exhibit, like obviously you have these layouts. I'm not sure if anything happens here. Well, a lot was removed. This is the base walkthrough exhibit that you get. So it is already coming with like this big climbing frame, which in all honesty just leaves not that much creativity for a lot of people. Like, obviously, these are cool. Like, these are enrichment items, a water dish, food bowl, and like a browse holder. I think this one is... Where is that one? Oh, that's right over here, I think. Yes, that's that one. And then you have some climbing posts, which are basically just like this little beam appeared now. And then right over here, one beam appeared now. And then right over here, one appears now. And then you have these. These are pretty cool as well. So you have the basking light, which is right over here. And then the hanging chair that we just saw right over here. And then you have a sloth nest, which appears right over here. And these are really cute, but like, I wish the enrichment items, like the climbing beams, were a bit less or something. Like, it just feels like less creativity for people that do like to create their own habitat or exhibit from this one, and it just leaves a lot less freedom, in my opinion. So that is definitely also something I find a bit negative about this. Other than that, well, yeah, I do really like the fact that they do a lot of different things here. This one sometimes scratches its belly or something like that. You sometimes have one just chilling right over here. If you want to see more of the animations, like I have the all 158 animals it is right now. I have a lot of different footage of that in that video. So definitely go there and just click the timestamp to go to the tropical pack, which will be in the end of the video. So you can see all the different types of animations. But yeah, it definitely, look, this one is scratching. It definitely is very cool that there are a lot of different animations here, and sometimes they just fall asleep when they're hanging right over here, so that is also really cute. Right over here they do an animation with the water ball, so it's hanging upside down and then trying to drink from this water ball right over here. You sometimes have one hanging right over here and eating. You have one hanging on this pillar or this beam. And while you see this one climbing here, there's can one climb here, climb there. I'm not sure if, yeah, I think I've seen them actually hang here as well. But there are two animations here for the hanging basket. You can see one sitting right over here on its bum. You can see a lot of the same of these hanging on different spots of the pillars. And a sloth will hang here and go to this food basket and just hang down and just grab with its paw like some food right over here. So they really, oh, and then you have like the nest right over here, which they just will be sleeping in. And then right over here, they will be hanging as well. There are a lot of different animations. I probably not even seen all of them. But yeah, mixed feelings. I think the sloth itself definitely looks really cute. Looks very adorable. Always seems to be happy looking at you. So that is just really cool. They can't have any babies. Also a downside in my opinion. Like, I think with these guys, it would have been super adorable to see some babies. But regarding that, they just work exactly the same as other exhibit animals. So you won't be seeing any babies in this exhibit, unfortunately, which I know that a lot of people are really disappointed about as well. You can have, of course, the management in here as well for the population. You can have a maximum of 6 in a walkthrough exhibit. So the rest will be stored in a training center as an adult. So you will not see any offspring, unfortunately, of the sloth. So let's quickly go over the Zoopedia information. The sloth is of least concern. Their natural habitat is in South and Central America in these regions right over here. Tropical biome, obviously. You can have 1 to 6 in one habitat. They become mature at 4 years old. Doesn't really count other than that because in the exhibit we don't see any babies. They can get offspring until they die. They have a number of offspring of 1. They are average in reproduction in captivity. The research bonus are all the things that I just showed, and here are some fun facts. Well, they obviously do not have an interspecies bonus being an exhibit animal. So yeah, do let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about the brown-throated sloth being added in the tropical pack in general, but also as an exhibit animal. I really would love to hear how you guys think about that. Do let me know in the comments down below. And last but not least is the Fossa, an animal that I actually did not know anything about. I had no idea what this animal was in general when they said the Fossa would be added in the game. So I can't really tell how much this one looks like the real life animal. I just don't know much about it, but it does look very cute to me and very beautiful. And I just love it how long their tail is. Like, and then there's sounds that they make, the squeaky sounds. I think they did a good job looking at pictures of it. So, but do correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about the Fossa, how it looks. And if you're excited about these guys in general in the game, just look at this one. Look at the cute little ears. Yes, come out of it. Thank you. Oh, this is so cool. They look really awesome. I'm not really sure, like, they have something of a cat, but yet they're not a cat. Like, what does it remind me of? Like, can you guys tell me what it looks like? I absolutely love these guys. They are really, really cool. So yeah, definitely do let me know in the comments down below what you guys all think of the Fossa being added in the game. But let's go quickly over to Zoopedia. So the Fossa is marked as vulnerable. Their natural habitat is in Africa, Madagascar, a tropical biome. One adult needs 270 land requirements and 40 climbing requirements. And yes, if we go up right over here, it goes up pretty rapidly in my opinion. And right over here, the species data, 1 to 2 adults in one habitat. They're pretty shy and guests cannot enter their habitat. They become around 17 years old. They become mature at 4 years old. They can have offspring until they die. Number of offspring is 2 to 4, and they are pretty difficult to reproduce in captivity. Research status, these are all the things that you can unlock for the Fossa. Here are some fun facts, and they do not have an interspecies bonus. So yeah, these were all the items and all the animals that you are getting with the tropical pack. Do let me know in the comments down below what you guys all think of all the new pieces and the new animals, and what animal are you most excited for. Do let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe of course if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys!